don't get used to this, okay? It's not like I'm gonna make a video every other day or every other day or every single day. You just get them when I feel like doing them. Welcome back, everybody, to another Midnight Mumble that was recorded before midnight. Hey! Actually, before it's even dark, you can tell because there's light coming from behind the curtain of brightness. Nah. So, today we're going to talk about manga. Specifically, I don't know why I picked these three, but I picked these three, and you can't tell what they are because I have them hidden. Whoa. But actually not, because, you know, you can also still see, so, yeah. You're not blind. You obviously can tell what I'm holding up. I'm holding up these three manga. I don't know why I picked these three. I just, like, went over to my shelf and I was like, these three manga. Okay. One of them, two of them, three of them? Actually, all of these I have read because they are all great. Ultraman, because I'm actually starting to get into Ultraman, believe it or not. I've got the, so this has been over here since the previous episode, but it's Ultra Q. I thought this was the it is technically the very first Ultraman thing without Ultraman, which is weird. Yeah, so eventually I'll get the second one, which is actually Ultraman. So, and then later on the road, I'll get all the other ones. But until then, I found out that some of them, not all of them, but some of them are on Crunchyroll. So I might start watching those. But you guys know me by now. If not, then hi, I'm Kay. I like to watch things in chronological order. So not having the Blu-ray of Ultraman and thinking about skipping ahead several seasons and series, I just don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it, and I probably can't. I do have Ultraman on DVD, but I do recall one of the DVDs actually didn't want to work. I think. I've got a few discs that do that. Like my Harry Potter set, one of the Blu-rays doesn't want to work, and it's really, really annoying. I don't know why it did that, and I probably should have taken it back. But you know what? Sometimes I don't watch these things until years down the road. So, yeah. But no, I actually did read this, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. So much so that I've been trying to find the other ones, you know, at half price books and stuff, because I am minorly cheap. I found the third one, but I haven't found the second one. So I can't keep reading it, because chronological order is order. And that's the best kind of order. But it's really entertaining so far. Yeah, there's kaiju, there's Ultraman. It's all the stuff that you could possibly ever want. So what more could there be to say? It's been a while since I've read it, so I can't go into detail because I don't remember details. But I remember it was good. Next up, I'm sure you guys are familiar with this because I'm pretty sure I've talked about this show on my channel before. At least more than twice. Because it's really good. And it's crazy, and it's shenanigans. It's the slice of life comedy that I adore. And I really adore this manga. I actually have 1 through 7 now. I think it's 7. I forgot to check. The manga is actually right over there, behind you. Although not really behind. It's like behind and off to the side. But generally, it's behind you. So, but this one I greatly enjoy because of the fact that it's slice of life comedy shenanigans that are over the top outrageous. I'm sure you've seen the gif of the a few scenes because they're just downright ridiculous, and that's what makes it great. Next up is something I gambled on, actually. Neko Ramen. Nico Ramen. It's a cat who owns a ramen shop. And my favorite part about this actually is the fact that it is the style of 4 panels. These are kind of hard to come by, but also not. But they're one of my favorites. I don't know why, but I absolutely love 4-panel manga. I guess because it's like a little comic strip and I can read it without worry, but I don't know. I've bought 2 other volumes. I don't know if they're in order or not because it doesn't really say. On the side, it doesn't say like the volume number. It just says the name of the volume. And like that kind of makes it hard to tell which one in the series it is. But I guess considering they're not really like, I don't know. Oh, and then it's also not 4-panel, but a good chunk of it is 4-panel. But it's really good. I do recommend if you guys like silly, goofy comedy stuff. It's really good. Yeah, so that went quicker than I thought it would. I expected to ramble on and on about these, but I didn't. So, yeah. I've been trying to decide what show to watch. Like, I was thinking maybe do like a little disc review or every 5-10 episodes review, but just not really judging it, just talking about it instead of reviewing it harshly. Just, you know, be like, oh yeah, in this episode I really enjoyed this, or in this episode I enjoyed that. There might be spoilers, so, you know, I'll just put up a spoiler alert at the beginning because I'm kind of not really into editing sometimes. Not like I used to be. I used to be like super hardcore into editing. Now I'm just like, do I need to edit this? Ooh, maybe. I don't know. So yeah. I have a bunch of manga. I'm just staring at the bookshelf right now. I have a bunch of manga that I haven't read that I probably should read. That right now I have an abundance of time to read. And I haven't done it yet. And I probably should. I really should. Some of them I'm missing like a volume or two, like the Bat manga. I'm missing volume 2. I cannot find it. And that drives me nuts. But eventually I'll find it, and then eventually I'll read it. I could just read the first volume just to make sure that I want to bother with finding the second volume. But, you know, it's one of those things. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I just wanted to talk about some manga, and I just picked some random ones and decided to talk about it. So, you know, yeah. So, I'm really excited about getting into Ultraman. Sorry. I've actually been watching the Voltron series on Netflix, not the old original one that I've got the 10 collectors for, and then finally have the complete set. It's not in the 10 form, which kind of makes me sad because I really wanted to get all of them in that form because they're just so cool to look at. But, you know, at that point, it was starting to get difficult to find the ones that I didn't already have. So I accidentally bought the whole series. Actually, no, I think my brother bought it for me for my birthday. But I thought it was a Netflix series, and I was like, oh, it's already finished? That's weird. That's crazy. Okay, whatever. I haven't finished it on Netflix, so maybe it is finished. I don't know. No, it's the old series, which is good because I wanted the complete set of the old series. It's just, you know, I wanted it in the really cool form. But, you know, this is better because it was cheaper, and now I have it all, so now I can actually watch it all. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to talk about tonight. Technically today, because it's still daylight out, obviously. Although when you're watching this, it will be dark outside. Unless you're watching it the next day, because I know some of you don't stay up late. So, you know. That's going to be it for today's episode of Midnight Mumble. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And as always, I will see you all next time. Bye!